Alright folks, let's get started. Hi, you can call me SEO Guy, and thank you all for signing up for my webinar on real-life backlinks. Now, I'm about to share with you my secret to search engine optimization success for the year 2019. And this is something that no one else is doing yet that I'm going to teach you. If you're seeing this now after it's on YouTube with just 100 or 200 views, congratulations, you still have time to get ahead of the game. If this video is at 400, 500 or more views, you might need some special consulting to get ahead of the initial gold rush miners who got in on the ground floor, so just reach out to me at the email provided below and we'll see what we can get going. Okay, now no one is in this live webinar yet, but that's alright. I'm going to proceed with my script because as I'm going to show you later in this webinar that sales is, it's not about just approaching someone on the street and saying, hey, you want to buy this? It's not about trying to sell something out of your car to a total stranger. It's about knowing who you're trying to sell to and going where they're going to be in advance. It's about knowing where their puck will be and being there, not chasing after the puck. And you know, I've intercepted your attention by now, so I hope that you're gonna trust me when I tell you that I know the solution to your current SEO problems. So here's why you're here. You signed up for this webinar because you have a problem driving traffic to your website or to some part of your online presence. And you need me. You need the rogue web traffic controller, me, who is going to teach you how you can walk right onto the Google search engine airfield and basically start directing web traffic whatever way you want. Now, you've probably done SEO webinars before. If you're like me, you've been in this game a long time and you've seen it change. It's a completely different landscape. Well, you've probably already paid a guy on Fiverr.com to post a story citing you as an expert in your field to the comments of stories on CNN.com so that you can legally say that you've been cited as an expert on CNN.com. You've probably already paid for the entire clone army from the 5th Star Wars movie to follow you on Instagram, and you still don't have the results you want. You have a history of disappointment. So what can I do for you that is so special? Well, I'll tell you right now. You know that backlinks are the bread and butter of SEO. You probably know this. So to get some of you up to speed who may not know, in search engine optimization, a backlink is whenever someone links to your URL for your website on their website. So Google counts every backlink that your website gets when they're deciding how high your site should be ranked in search results. Because every time someone shares your URL, they're basically saying, go to this website, you'll have a good time. It's not going to install any viruses on your computer that are going to delete your emails from your family. So you want a URL, first of all, with a lot of high-quality backlinks. You're going to try and create one or find one, but I'll tell you the two problems you're going to face depending on your approach. So the first problem is, let's say you want to buy a domain that already comes with a high search engine ranking. You want some of the work done for you already. Well, there are dozens of companies out there making serious dollars through consulting fees, selling refurbished premium URLs that come with lots of high-quality backlinks already, so that you can slop down whatever you want on the domain and it'll come pre-recommended in Google search. It'll already have a good reputation. So these are sites that are either they were popular but they have an expired registration, or they're sites that certain people have built so that they can flip them for a profit. And the people doing this, they have it down to a science. They use computer science to get refurbishing old websites down to a science. They have a monopoly, and I don't know if you like to play Monopoly, but they're playing it, and they already have all the expensive properties from the start, and you're going to go bankrupt buying these boutique URLs. So the second problem is, let's say you want to start from scratch, and your totally new 2019 website, you want to get it on the front page of a Google search for the keyword of your choice. Well, every factor in nature is working against this result for you. You'll work for months to earn a guest post on somebody's hobby Tumblr page, and then a rogue Tumblr algorithm will deactivate their page the very next month. You'll try every grassroots method available to have people organically share your content, but the boys on Madison Avenue, they control this domain. Your chances of getting anything to be organically so cool that it is shared anywhere naturally by lots of people, well, even J.K. Rowling couldn't get a search for Wizard Boy book on Google to return any results for the book that she wrote, Harry Potter, until she pitched her book to more than 12 publishers. And, well, did you write Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone? If you've created a product as engrossing as Hogwarts, I want to work with you, so shoot me an email, but otherwise keep watching. So maybe you think that you can just start posting links to your site wherever you can squat a little outpost on the internet, get a little bit of free real estate. You might find the comments section on CNN.com and you post a link to your website there. Well, Google actually has an algorithm that sorts backlinks not only by quantity, but by quality as well. So don't waste your time on the spam. In fact, you'll actually be penalized for low quality backlinks because reputation matters more than anything in this game. So, when we're talking SEO, at this point it's monopolized, it's a pay-to-play world. Unless you can afford a crack PR team to get you the high quality, high quantity placements that create the initial illusion of demand for your product that precedes the legitimate adoption of your product by the masses who read Business Insider and Elite Daily, you might as well give up, right? Not anymore. I have a new affordable second path for you. If you're watching this video right now, you already have evidence that I'm a man who found a way to buy a domain that comes with not hundreds, not thousands, but millions of high-quality backlinks. And it's a domain that has already come under the recommendation of major corporations like Sony. It's a domain that already exists in hundreds of thousands of people's homes. You can find this URL in the glove box of many used cars worldwide. And I bought this domain for just 99 cents through GoDaddy.com. And that's 99 cents Canadian, by the way. That's like 3 American gumballs. So you're probably, first of all, wondering why I've linked you to this website. You're used to webinars being hosted through Skype or YouTube, Facebook Live, maybe some self-proclaimed marketing guru's personal website that he promotes on Fiverr.com. But have you ever seen a webinar hosted directly on a domain like will2k.com? Probably not. Weird choice, right? Well, not at all. Now for some of you, this domain might actually sound familiar. Coming to this website might feel like visiting the abandoned industrial park in your hometown that once held a traveling fair where you won a cat dog doll in 1999. That's because this domain, will2k.com, is printed directly within the pamphlet that comes with the little booklet that comes with the CD Millennium by Will Smith that in 1999 sold more than 3.25 million units from Canada to Japan. Take a look at this. Got the CD here, and on the inside comes with this booklet. Get the booklet out here. Now the URL is not actually printed on the back or the front of the CD. That would be ideal, and I'll tell you why. But first I gotta slide this out. Here we go. I damaged the booklet a little bit, but that's okay. So right here on the inside of the booklet, if you go to the very back, maybe you can read that right there. will2k.com. That's the website you're on right now. So I can guarantee you've heard at least one of the songs on this Will Smith record, Millennium. Released in November 1999 as a masterstroke in the face of the upcoming millennium, Will Smith claimed this entire 1,000 years, this entire period of 1,000 years, as his own, much like I've claimed the website that was made to promote the album shortly after it stopped being registered, re-registered by Sony, who owned it, sometime like 5 years ago. So it's a legitimately great album. It's one of the great hip-hop R&B records of the 90s. It's enjoyable for the whole family, got a broad demographic appeal here. The record has appearances by everyone from Lil' Kim to Biz Markie. It's even got a rare vocal cameo from Tatiana Ali, who you'll remember from Fresh Prince. It's got a Wild Wild West, okay? But the main thing in here is it's got the feature single Will2k. Now that's one of the only party songs about New Year's Eve to ever really catch on in the modern era, after Auld Lang Syne, so that's going to be important later, so remember that one. I wish I could play you a couple tracks from the album right now, but that would demonetize this video on YouTube on Mr. Smith's behalf, and frankly I have bills to pay, not wills to pay. So, no, seriously, max respect to you if you're seeing this, Will Smith, but I need the money. So if you want to take a listen for yourself, an affiliate link for the CD is in the video description, so check it out. If we could get this thing hitting the charts again for the new year, it might return the spirit of 1999 to our public discourse. Might not be a bad thing. So you're saying, okay, you bought a domain that's printed on a piece of material that's in hundreds of thousands of homes internationally. But come on, SEO guy. Children born at the beginning of this millennium can already vote or even buy cannabis legally in Canada. So who's still picking up the CD and visiting the URL on the back? Well, this is about the point where you've been let down before. Someone slick always comes by telling you their brand new method for boosting search rankings in your favor, and maybe this idea is new to you, the one that they present to you, it's new, but they don't have the receipts to show that this method brings results. They have an idea, but not the results. Well, I'm a practical guy and I'm not afraid to show you the data that I have. Mark Zuckerberg won't give you the numbers for how many people visit Facebook.com. He won't even answer my emails asking how many people visit my profile each month. But I'll let you know the analytics for will2k.com right now. Here they are. So I purchased this domain in early March 2018, and shortly afterwards I installed Google Analytics on the website, and all I did was I embedded the YouTube music video for Will2K on the front page. All I wanted to know was, first of all, how many people are visiting this page. So here we see we've got about 88 unique visitors, and each visitor there, that's a person with a story and a life unique to themselves. 88 people who visited will2k.com between March 2018 and approximately the end of December 2018. Now, if you think about how special every individual human is, it would take a lot of time to get to know 88 people. So there are dozens of people out there, and I can see through the data that they're in Canada, USA, Germany. Every month, something happens in their life that leads people to pick up their Millennium CD. They wonder if they can still go download a young Will Smith screensaver or something like that. They type the URL in, and that's an organic referral to will2k.com. But 88 people, those aren't the numbers I'm trying to impress you with. I honestly had more traffic to my Psyduck fan page on homestead.com published before the CD even came out. So the numbers that I'm going to impress you with aren't the online backlinks already existing to this site. I ran a scan of will2k.com the other day, and it said on the site Majestic CEO, which tracks real backlinks online, it said that there are about 25 backlinks to this URL. Now, none of them are recent. Basically, all of them are just generated by bot websites that post links to recently registered new websites. The online backlink game for this website is weak right now. Sure, I haven't tried to do anything with it yet. But notice how I'm saying online backlink right there, not backlink. Well, that's because the numbers I'm going to impress you with are the numbers that I already showed you. It's the sales figures for this CD. The sheer number of times this URL appears in the world. Not on any website, but in people's homes. All I've got on this website up until now was the music video for Will2K. But hundreds of thousands of households, if not more than 1 million worldwide, contain a link to this website. Now, as we know from my analytics data, people are going through their old physical media for a relief from the pain of day-to-day life, the stress of the quotidian. Maybe they read that one book about decluttering that has you touch everything you like, everything that you own, to see if it brings you joy before you decide whether to keep it or not. So they're touching all the surfaces of their old CDs. Maybe that's what's happening. They're going to open up the booklet for Will2K, for the Millennium CD. They're going to take the relationship with the object to the next level and follow its real-life backlinks. They're going to go to will2k.com, and they're in an emotional state of mind. So you earn that conversion, they go to your website, and the analytics show that a lot of people watched at least 30 seconds of the music video on the site. Then most of them click through to actually watch the video on youtube.com. That's because I didn't really make the website pretty. I wasn't trying to do much with it. And they probably just want to read the comments in the music video because they're feeling emotionally susceptible to outside influences, nostalgic, and they want to read the comments. They want to see if other people have memories of the song too. So I haven't been doing anything with this captive audience until now, and probably you found this site through the process I just described, and now I'm trying to sell you SEO consulting. So that's where we know it works with this method, but let's get creative. If you could pay a couple $1,000s through monthly installments on a pay-as-you-go basis for guaranteed vision, 3 times better than you currently have with Zoom and recording capabilities, would you want to stay with your vulnerable human eyes, or would you want to pay for a new set of powerful bionic eyes? You'd go with the bionic eyes. But the market for this is booming. It is a massive developing market. If you only care about money, I'll give you the advice that you need right now. Just say, disregard everything I'm saying about backlinks. Go invest in bionic eye stocks. But that wouldn't help you get traffic to your website, and that's where I'm trying to help you right now. So there are already companies like Ocumetics Technology Corporation that have developed lenses you can get to replace your biological lenses in your eyes to make your vision greater than 20/20. You have to imagine that pretty soon the next step is going to go a little further. You're going to get automatic optical character recognition capabilities basically for all the text that you're going to scan with your eyes over the course of your day. Your eyes are going to be computers that scan all the text you see, put them right into a little text file in a database. And if you can access a text file on your computer that contains all the text you've ever seen, just think about that. That would be a pretty convenient database to search when you want to remember a recipe, or the phone number for a car dealership that you passed earlier in the morning. So that technology is going to exist, and then it'll just naturally follow that there's going to be dozens of startups competing to pay you for your OCR text database of everything that you see, so that they can sell that data to marketers who want to use it to push advertisements to you and get the discretionary dollars out of your monthly universal basic income. Once your current job becomes automated, it's going to be a little too tempting to take home a few $100 extra a year just to let someone see things the way that you do. You might already pay a professional for that, or spend lots of time already trying to get people you know to see things the way you do. Well, pretty soon you'll be getting paid just to do that, just to hand over the database of the way you see things. And that's the future, folks. I'm just a time traveler visiting you in 1965, telling you that when you're a little bit older, you're going to have to get used to cell phones interrupting your dinners. It's just the way things are going to be, naturally, on the current course. So let's say that that's the future, and then let's say that Google.com, the search engine, could search every house and used car and thrift shop in the world for the text that appears in it that people see, because they've already paid for everyone's auto OCR data. If anyone's going to get it, it'll probably be Google, Amazon, but it's going to end up in search engines. So when this happens, Will2K.com, well, Will2K.com would go up from 25 backlinks of low quality to more than 3 million backlinks overnight. And those links aren't sitting on a guest post on, like, petmassage.com, or like some weird blog, some website that no one's ever even going to read anyway. Those links are in the most sacred part of the modern home, the entertainment console of hundreds of thousands of homes internationally. I imagine that the metadata on the text you read in your OCR database will describe where you were when you read each character, and that will factor into the quality of the real-life backlinks. So those are going to be high-quality ones, right in the entertainment console of the home. And when it comes to backlink speculation currently, look, a website like Majestic SEO will say there are only 25 backlinks to your website. And they're doing their job well. They're doing it perfectly, actually, but they're currently unable to detect links that appear in real life. No one has that capability yet. Now, there are more than 3 million copies of Millennium out there, and they all link to this domain. So 4 million backlinks, 3 million? Yes, please. What I'm telling you is, buying a domain like Will2K.com in 2019 is like getting insider information on where a new railroad station is going to be built and buying all the land around it in advance. There aren't many better investments to make. So you're convinced by now, but you want to know what's next. Well, I found this domain that will be worth so much money once, but isn't that basically a fluke? Didn't I just get lucky? Before you hop in your car to rush to Goodwill and look through the media section for some premium real-life backlinks, I gotta let you know something. You're gonna get there, think you found a good one, look it up on Wikipedia, and you might see the CD you're interested in sold a lot of copies. But that data might not be right. Take a look at this. The Wikipedia article for Millennium says that it sold more than 200,000 copies in Canada. But if you look at the source here, is actually for the Music Canada website's search engine results for Big Willie Style. Oh, Big Willie Style. Now that's not Millennium. That's a different CD completely. So who knows, Millennium may have actually sold more than 200,000 copies in Canada. Now Wikipedia is basically where all journalists get their information. Anyone writing a scholarly article or something for university, that's where they get their information. If the people writing Wikipedia can't tell Millennium apart from Big Willie Style, those are very different records. Sorry Jimbo Wales, but I'm afraid you can't rely on Wikipedia all the time for determining whether you've got a valuable CD on your hands when you're at the Value Village. So what I'll do for you is when you see that CD at Value Village, here's what I'll offer. You let me know the URL you've discovered, and I'll personally buy the domain for you. None of the hassle of figuring out how to build a website. If you've ever tried to build your own website, well, I've tried Wix, I've tried Squarespace, and there's more menus than a restaurant. You make the wrong click and you gotta cut up your credit cards, and that happened to me once, and I'm good at this stuff. So you show me the URL you find, I'll buy it, and I'll do my research. So I'll find out how many copies of the CD sold, or it could even be a DVD or a book. Any kind of physical media works for this trick. So I'll let you know what countries it's sold in, how much in each country, so that you can make the decisions that you need to make about what countries you're going to market to and what you're really going to do with the URL once you have it, what you're going to try and sell on it, and where you could possibly sell the product to. And so there's more. For an extra fee to be negotiated later, and I make fair deals on this stuff. I'll let you know about premium offers that may be applicable to your domain. So this is extra consulting for the value of the URL that you want to run with. So I told you that Will2K is the hit feature on the Willennium CD, for example. Well, I expect that this domain is going to just blow up in traffic around the last week of December for that reason. I figure that traffic on Will2K around December 31st every year is basically going to be better than the traffic in Los Angeles during a hypothetical Lakers-Clippers playoff final. So there are all kinds of other CDs that I call perennials, like Willennium. That's got the Will2K track that's going to boost, like you could sell New Year's Eve t-shirts on Will2K.com, you know? If I wasn't being benevolent here and sharing this advice with you, that's what I could do. But there's lots of other types of CDs that will have that kind of perennial appeal, a very specific reason that people are going to keep tuning in before the Bionic Eye OCR implants are going to drive traffic to the site, so to make profit in the interim. So maybe it's a CD or a DVD that is associated with a holiday, so I could let you know about that. Or it has an anniversary song on it, you know, like if the song references the date July 16th, people are going to go on it on that date, so you could sell like July 16th, the t-shirt or something. It might be a CD that has a song about someone who could be expected to reasonably die soon, and then on their death, it'll become like an anniversary song that people will keep returning to. So you could do something special with the website around then, charge more for the ads that you want to put on it, you know? You have to think ahead like that in this industry in SEO. Like I said, that's what I said at the very beginning. You want to intercept that puck, and I can help you out. I can help you identify the perennial CDs, the CDs that are just valuable, you know, all the time. So I will buy the domain, I'll run the analysis, I'll let you know how much it's going to cost, and then you'll know what kind of gold you're sitting on once Google starts searching our everyday surroundings. That's how you're going to make money. That's how you're going to get your railroad station real estate online. So check out the affiliate link. Please like and subscribe so that you can be the first person to hear about the next movements that I'm making in the SEO field. And thanks for watching. Thank you for joining in the webinar. I see that no one has joined yet, but it's all about the future. It's a new year. It's a new world for making money in search engine optimization. It's all about the future. So I want you to come with me on the future. Like and subscribe, folks. That's how we're gonna make it together. Okay, thank you for watching.